Hey, what's up guys, it's Averroes and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to survive law school. Long story short, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips or 5 ways on how to survive law school. And without further ado, let's just jump right in. Coming at number 1 is that you have to constantly and perpetually read a lot of new resources or materials. Imagine one day a person comes up to you and asks about a certain law or a certain issue and you are unable to answer them because you lack the reading and you don't have the materials or resources in order to answer their questions. Or for example, in class, you're sitting and then a lecturer asks you certain questions about a certain topic, but you yourself are unable to answer those questions. So in order to avoid or abscond those situations, it is indeed imperative for you to be able to read a lot of books, articles, journals, whatever, name it. As long as it's credited and therefore credible, you still need to do a lot of reading. Number 2 is that you need to find a lot of resources or online databases or any sort of library content or materials in order for you to answer your assignments, tests. And again, there are so many, there's a plethora, a compendium of resources or online databases that you may refer to, which includes LexisNexis, CLG Law, Hein Online, Science Direct, JSTOR, Academia, ResearchGate. Again, these are plethora of online databases and resources that you have to look into, and this is no longer the age, this is no longer the time of you to look at Wikipedia or random online websites for you to extract and procure information, because they are no longer credible, they are not officially recognized. So therefore, you need to have something, you need to have materials which are indeed recognized and officially viable and accepted or validated in order for you to answer your questions in exams, or if people were to ask you certain questions about law. Thirdly, you have to be mentally prepared for any harsh questions or psychological tests by lecturers. Because let's face it, when you're in law school, you're going to be having an array of different behaviors or attitudes of lecturers and peers, and you are definitely going to have cold-blooded. You are going to be having strict lecturers who's going to be pummeling you, who's going to be attacking you, assailing you with several difficult questions that you never heard before, or you never even had the consideration to answer these questions before. Even if you make mistakes or you are unable to answer these questions, you still have to face these lecturers and attempt to answer those questions that the lecturer gave you, because these are the psychological tests. And pretend that these lecturers are actual real judges in court. Not only in law school, you'll be facing these cold-blooded and harsh lecturers, but you're going to be facing these judges again, these types of judges in court one day. So whether you like it or not, that is a trait, that is the epitome of a law student, for them to possess and practice or inculcate these skills of facing harshness, of being confident and being able to answer and have strong self-esteem of themselves. Number 4, a law student, in order to survive law school, you have to be independent. Can't always rely on your friends or peers. One day you won't have friends or families around you in the future. You have to live independently. A law student knows that one day they might become a lawyer, and a lawyer knows how to be more flexible. A lawyer knows how to handle himself, knows how to figure out situations under pressure, and knows how to live and figure out things by his own hands and own ways. You can't always rely on lecture slides. You can't always rely on what your lecturer says, because by doing so, you're actually trying to get your lecturer to spoon feed you. That is not what a law student does. A law student, in order to survive law school, does not rely 100% on what the lecturer says or the materials given by the lecturer, but must independently find resources by his own hands and by his own will and volition. That is what a law student does in order to survive law school. Number 5, and lastly, in order to survive law school, you have to know when to pick up a fight and when to take a break. You have to understand and admit and acknowledge the fact that as human beings, we are not machines. We are not contraptions that's continuously and incessantly trying to go beyond our capacity. As humans, we have our own physical and mental limits. You need to know when to pick up the fight and when to take a rest and break. What other better ways that I have asked a few opinions and advice from people on LinkedIn, and these are some of the examples that I really appreciate, and I hope that these advices will indeed help and assist you when you are inside law school. Sir Muiz Raza, a lecturer at University of Technology Mara, said that law school can be unbearable at times, especially in online semester. At the law school, each student is assigned to a lecture monitoring progress or if there was any problem, stress being one of them. Contact your Panasihat academic advisor regarding studies, which can do it to take short breaks in between long reading. What I did when I was in law school is 50-10. 50 minutes reading, studying, and 10 minutes break. I only achieved this when I am in third year. Start small and build up your pace from there. Remember, you set your own pace. Don't dawdle as well. Find the right balance. Don't follow your friends, though they can set good examples. Multiple tasks from multiple subjects can be overwhelming. Hence, scheduling is important. More important than scheduling is to stick to your schedule. Once it has become a habit, then it will become a routine. Hope this helps. This one comes from Justin K.F. Wee, a founder of Mrs. Justin Wee, and depends what is causing the stress. Find the root reason, then it may help you find the solution. Saranya Santakumar, a final year law student, and she said, if I may chime in, having a supportive friend group goes a long way in helping you deal with stress. Also, take a break when you need it to avoid burnout. Hope this helps. For Nur Fatin Farisha Matnoor, 21 years old, a second year law student at University of Technology Mara, she said that, in my case, I use Pomodoro technique. 30 minutes study, 5 minutes break. 1 hour study, 15 minutes break. This is to make sure that you stay focused throughout the learning and avoid feeling burned out. However, if you think you almost reached your limit, take a break and have fun. Hope this helps. That is all that I'd like to say in this video. And let's express my gratitude and appreciation to everyone who stayed and watched this video until the very end. I hope you the best of luck in the future. Therefore, I want to say thank you for watching this video, and till next time, I'll see you guys. Till then, thank you very much.